Hey yo, everybody.
I got really hungry like 20 minutes ago, but I was also not dressed for being on stream. So I now have a thing of pretzels here, so I will just be snacking throughout on pretzels. Uh,
Pretzels are amazing.
hmm
Sometimes
But
you just need the salt.
I have Nutella down there. I have knockoff Nutella. But I'm worried that's a little too much for on stream snacking. As we're supposed to be chatting as well. But honestly, just kind of considering it still. We lost Sam
Yeah.
to something. I don't know. But how was your
Camera
weekend?
and microphone haven't been wanting to cooperate.
Ooh. Oh, hi. Oh, and she's back. Gone. How was your weekend, Laura?
Pretty good. I wrote a couple thousand words and ate homemade cinnamon rolls.
Nice.
What else did
Oh,
I do?
we have camera again. But no Sam.
Yeah.
I also have been doing sprints in Sam's server. Or like been writing via sprints in Sam's server. Trying to get stuff done because I kind of like had a kick in the ass about like I'm unemployed. Yes, I'm job searching, but I have so much free time. What the fuck am I doing? Like I need to lock in.
Right.
So I've finished editing my the chapters I had of my book and getting them up to the outline. And then I've as of today officially caught up to the book. So everything I write from now on is like fresh writing. So
Nice.
As Laura lightly touched on, ever since I got my laptop and I used my webcam on my laptop, Chris's computer and my webcam have acted like they went through a nasty breakup and they're just exes who hate each other with a vengeance. So if it fucks up again, though, I brought my laptop over here, and it will not be the first time I will have streamed with my webcam here. So
my hair's damp from sticking it in the under the faucet and then being like, woo. Yeah, I did that before because there was like a week where my webcam, when I plugged it into my computer, was just green. But luckily it's decided to cooperate. So
well, that is good.
Very thankful.
Also, yes, CB has been working very diligently during the hours I am awake, and then we can't hang out anymore because my sleep cycle. Heyo, everybody! We're gonna try to do the full 3 hours for today's gaming thing, but we may not go because we might end early. As you can see, I'm in great order because we have been having torrential rains in my area. My children's school has in fact been canceled. They have had a mini vacation. Their school hasn't been open since Wednesday. And thus, whenever we have torrential rains, it really fucks with my migraines and everything. I have taken 3 different kinds of medication today. Not all at once, spaced out healthily. None of them have done anything. So
not even the nausea ones?
Well, the nausea one still has a chance to kick in because I just took that one a little recently, but nope, not so far. I don't know why I said Samantha like that when I was calling you Sam. It's fine, JC. You felt like being formal today. You wanted to be a little fancy. I have put up the poll for our first game. I see Trivia, Murder Party, and Survive the Internet are already dueling for dominance.
I don't have Nutella up here. I put it downstairs because I was like, oh, I shouldn't have Nutella in my room, so I'm not immediately eating Nutella. How dare you?
Oh, run, grab it.
No.
You have time. People are voting on the game.
It's fine. Leafy's really intense.
I don't remember what Survive the Internet is.
Me neither.
Survive
I vaguely remember playing, but
Why do you wait until my brain doesn't work, Laura, to...
I'm sorry.
That's all Laura's fault.
There's different phases of Survive the Internet, but basically we're given, like... One example of a round is we're given a question, and then we answer the question. Like, we're all given different questions, and we answer them. And then the game mixes up, like, sends our responses to different people, and it's like, what would make this person's response look really, like, ridiculous?
Mm-hmm.
So an example, I guess, would be like, what's a nice thing that someone would do? And then it's like, donate to an orphanage. And then, like, so you get the capture, donate to an orphanage, and you could, like, have the title of that be something like, Ebenezer Scrooge said he would rather go to hell than, you know, stuff like that.
Right.
Also, the like final round of it is always like you pick a picture, and then it's like, oh, if so and so posted this picture with what caption, and then you put the caption there.
Nice.
So. Although it looks like you'll get to see what Survive the Internet is, because it is winning.
Woohoo!
60%. I have, like, these are all the
A wide
games
variety of things.
I own.
And I found out I have sausage in my refrigerator, so I can actually eat a real meal after the stream. So,
Nice.
thought I was out of groceries.
Well, thankfully, Jackbox put out, it's the Mega Picker, so, like, I like to buy the Jackbox party packs, and then it's like, these are all the like, games listed together, so that... I have a question for you guys. Do you have any recommendations for any documentaries focusing on female con women or Black Widows? Not the spider. It's for research
Watch
purposes.
documentaries.
None for female con women. Though, if you find any good documentaries, I would be very... I love documentaries. So
The closest I get to documentaries is like commentary channels on YouTube.
The only thing coming to mind is the cannibal killer in Australia, where she killed her husband, skinned him, and ate him. But
that's like a praying mantis killer.
Yeah. But he literally told his friend, "If I die, it was my wife." The night before he died.
Anywho, let's play a game. I got my hair all wet to like make my hair presentable, and now it looks absolutely worse. So I'm gonna be going through like 10 different variations of hairstyles throughout the stream, and you'll have to tell me I look great every single time, right? Because
sure,
I'm hating it.
You're always fabulous.
Because I feel like it's greasy. Because it's like half wet, and I put product in it. So
you're gonna have to give me a second.
I'm gonna turn off my own camera.
Screen share. That screen.
Fun little noises coming from Sam's side.
Do we hear things?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Are we good? CV is like on a different topic. That's so morbid.
Yeah, I'm like, look, I wrote a lot of really morbid scenes today. I actually like made myself physically like sad by writing, like, because I was like, oh, what do people feel when they're going into like shock, and they also have like something awful just happened, and so my body did a little like catalog, and I was like, oh, I didn't want to feel it. I was just supposed to search memories, not like imagine the feelings myself and start to feel them. So I'm like, yeah, let's play some games, guys. Really good actress.
Hold on, JC did just find a news story on this woman named Aurora Phelps, but it's recent, so they haven't had time to.
I know there's the whole like, oh, that lady. She was on Dancing with the Stars recently, like last season. Which I'm not a Dancing with the Stars person, but my last roommate was, and I watched her a couple times. And it was fun. But she's a con artist, the one that like hung out with a bunch of rich people in like New York, and pretended to be an heiress. I feel like her name starts with an A. Anyone?
Sorry, I want to adjust my sound.
Have any idea what I'm talking
Continue.
about? Nothing. I'm gonna look up Dancing with the Stars con artist and hope that she's the first thing that comes up.
I've never actually seen Dancing with the Stars.
She was like, I knew about her before she was on Dancing with the Stars. Oh, she was the first person. Anna Sorkin, known as Anna Delvey, is convicted con artist turned influencer. She got kicked off the show, like voted off the show really quickly because no one likes her. Because she's, yeah, but that's the go me for pulling that out of my ass. I know things sometimes. Alright. Yeah.
JC was with you.
Thank you, JC.
I was like, hello, Rowan.
How do we Jackbox.tv, right?
Mm-hmm. It might say that on the screen several times. Once or twice. I know, CV, I was being a smartass.
I know, Sam. I was
Lies.
being straight. Just so I could point out your smartassery. Yeah. But it was fun to watch. Like, I don't know anything about dancing, but my two roommates like really know stuff about dancing.
Oh, hold on. How many people in the audience are joining so that I know who all to wait on?
Rowan, you should play. And you too, JC. I think everyone should play.
You don't need an app. It's just
a website. But it was really cool to see. They did like a Disney week, and I was kind of disappointed by that because they didn't go hard enough because it's Disney. And then, but one of the guys, I think he like ended up a finalist or a winner, did the song from not Jungle Book, from Tarzan, where it's like shoo-ba-doop, da-ba-da, shoo-ba-doo-doop, da, something more. Yeah. I got the first like 3 little noises really well, and then I was like, wow, I did that really well, and forgot the rest of it. But he did that, and it was like super awesome. So I had fun watching it when I wandered in when they were watching stuff.
That's stuck in my head now. You go to jackbox.tv and it will ask you for a code and your screen name. You can do so on the computer or on your phone. Do it again, CV.
The shoo-ba-doop, da-ba-da, shoo-doop, no. It's like one of the noises is tripping me up because I can continue going after that, at least in my head. Every once in a while I'll be like, oh, I know that song in my head. I'm like, yeah, I'm singing it perfectly. And then I go to say it out loud and I'm like, so turns out my head was just doing like a skip every time I ran into something I didn't know, which mouths don't do well. Yeah.
Shoo up, shee
Yes. It is glorious.
At one point, I knew most, if not every, Disney song from the time as a camp counselor. And just my own interests, but
I would say I know 90% of all Disney songs from the movies.
Some of the movies, yeah.
I do not know the Rapunzel ones that well.
Literally, that was what I was thinking of. No, the Rapunzel TV show ones. I know the Rapunzel movie ones.
CB, go bully Rowan.
Okay.
And we shall start in a moment.
Roy is demanding attention.
Well, attention to Roy.
I got curtains today.
Roy.
My arm is heartbroken over not having sunbeams.
All right.
Bless you.
I have to have a lot of discussions with my children about Disney because they go to watch a Disney movie and the Disney app will be like, this movie has questionable content because of the time it was made in. And then they're like, Mother, what is the questionable content? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I gotta remember.
I think Rowan's like showering, so we can proceed without.
That was a Roy. All right, we shall begin.
He says sit back and relax, but I'm so tense. No, I cannot hear. I think.
Well, it's not saying anything.
Oh. Is it making a noise?
You know, let me show you around. Before we begin, check out this quick tutorial. Hey guys, Partiers 7 here to teach you how to survive the internet. So each round, you'll get a prompt on your device. Go ahead and
Here's something.
Those
Oh, here my
will then be sent to another
speak.
player. The objective is to twist these words in the most ridiculous way possible. So if my friend Paul said selfie sticks are, quote, super dumb, then I would take them out of context. Say we're on a news site. Their super dumb would be an outrageous comment to what headline? Oh, I got it.
Bye!
Everybody then votes on whose comment looks the most absurd.
Oh.
I'm rewarded for writing the twist, and Paul gets some pity points for looking foolish. The person with the most points at the end of the game wins. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please. I feel so empty inside.
Let's start things off at a job networking site. So you should be seeing a prompt on your controller. There are no wrong answers.
Is
so
this better?
just answer honestly.
Yeah. Oh,
You're getting another player's answer on your device. Take these words out of context in the most ridiculous way you can. Do you regret your decisions? It's too late now.
I have no idea.
It's very on brand for Laura, I feel.
Who looks the most ridiculous here? Place your vote now.
Yourself.
Let's see how everybody voted. This is who burned you. They get some points. And you, the victim, get some pity points. I hope you're not a vegan because you got egg all.
The sound disappeared.
Here's the order of who I think is cool from top to bottom.
We can hear right now, and I don't hear myself, so.
Can you guys hear the Jackbox?
Not anymore. I did for a second, though.
Yes, go.
Oh.
He said, be candid. This is our safe space.
Okay. I'm curious how this is working. And I'm gonna stop eating Nutella.
And of course, Roy wants to go outside right now. You're gonna have to wait for it.
Nikki. Hey, come here. No. Yes, you're probably.
Do you hear the music?
Yeah. But I can also control.
Yeah, you can curse, Nikki.
I hope this inspires you. Take this quote out of context so it makes its author look ridiculous. Is anyone else's heart racing right now?
Can't even be mad at that.
Vote for the comment you think looks the most absurd. Let's see who got the points.
Thank you, everyone.
Oof.
Bye.
Let's see what that round did to things.
Alexander,
My children are running up and down the stairs, and my dog
Let's
is
switch
like,
things up
"There's
and go
movement in the
to
house."
Is there an extra chat?
video site.
Just wondering.
Another prompt is headed your way. Now please get to it.
I believe.
All right, you know the drill.
Hello and welcome late. Who's Paul Giamatti?
Let's see what you rascals came up with.
Fair enough.
I don't want to stand.
Thank you.
Do your civic duty and vote now. And here are the results.
All of CB's things have been rather biblical today.
Yeah.
Mine was the Jesus one though this time.
No, I know. I mean, we keep making her because I said mine was the Bible.
Let's end things at a photo sharing site.
This is the final
Let's
round.
double this round. Here is your last prompt. Okay, it's the bottom of the ninth. Time to hit a slam dunk.
All right.
I don't want to disprove the Pythagorean theorem.
Yeah. I think a lot of stuff would start falling apart if we did it.
It's just a lot of work.
Gulp. It all comes down to this.
Spot was tasty.
That's an adorable picture.
It's voting time.
Oh, this is hard.
See, it always says post or vote for the one that looks the most ridiculous. I just like to vote for the one that makes me laugh the most.
That's fair.
My apologies. I had set things up to be on the reverse side, but then apparently all the games show up on the left, not the right.
Here are the
So.
verdicts.
Oh. I did not think that was gonna go over.
Whoa, buddy. It all comes down to this.
Well.
I'm still
You might have ruined some relationships along the way, but you did it. Congrats.
Why would you lie, Jackbox? That I'm surprised by because I spent quite a bit of time thinking and writing.
Doing various other things.
Laura got the most pity points. Let's see. Murder. Trivia party. If anybody has any requests for games to put in the poll, let me know.
Nope. I got nothing.
Oh, wait. I don't know what else is going on that side of the screen right now.
I can no longer hear myself. Now I feel free to speak.
Yay!
You guys didn't tell me you could hear yourself.
I said it multiple times.
Yep.
I couldn't hear you.
Okay. The game was really quiet, but we could also hear ourselves along with the game.
Mm-hmm.
I think it had you as most time writing, Nikki, because there was a delay. And no worries.
You did. That happens sometimes.
I believe it's time for water.
Nice. I have my knockoff Stanley.
Mine's my initials.
Oh, I have y'all means all, Texas, but also pride flag, Supergirl sticker, and then my dad gave me Newton's first law: a body at rest wants to stay at rest, with a little sleeping dude.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I want to be doing right now. Not actually, but in the same category.
I was gonna say, is it though? Go vote on game 2.
We're being scolded for tech issues.
Who's scolding?
Fox.
I can't see the scolding, so
So it didn't happen?
that's right.
Do you guys have any goals for the upcoming quarter?
I want to write and edit and possibly publish a romance short.
Okay. I was wondering if there was going to be like an end in there, just like, oh, in general, I want to write, edit, and publish. And I'm like, yeah, same. But a romance short, nice. Have you like spitballed ideas for it at all?
How many words do I have so far in it? 3,500 words in it so far.
Yeah, nice.
And Sam is gone.
Sam's gone. What are you aiming for?
Under 20K.
Okay.
Sam is striving to fix the issues.
Mm. Oh my god. I not any specific goals, but I do want to write a lot and get a job.
I have an interview tomorrow.
Ooh, awesome.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
I don't even know where to find jobs. I've been looking on LinkedIn, but
Yeah.
no success.
Aha. You should be able to talk now.
Okay. That's good. Can we know what your romance short's about?
It's an erotic romance.
Nice.
This person is going to be in a arranged marriage,
Okay.
and so he has to go propose to her in 2 weeks. But he doesn't. He's gay, so he's like, I don't want to do this. So
What time period is it?
modern.
Okay.
And so but like it's for financial gain for the family. And so he's like, I'm putting out an ad on this specific website for a one night stand. No talking, no names, one night only. Like, show me what it could be like before I'm stuck in this. So, yeah.
Nice. How long have you been working on it?
Since the first.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Where's murder trivia part? Oh, there it is. I was like, where's the first one?
My brain is just like, okay, we're done writing for the day. So it's like, okay, select mode, shut off time. I'm like, oh, I still need you. I am plowing through Dimension 20 recently. Or Fantasy High at least. And I made it to junior year, and they're like worrying about college and like extracurricular and grades and stuff. I'm like, this got really real. Like I'm not far enough removed from this to handle it right now. But I've been watching it. I'm like, I'm enjoying the fact that they can roll a dice and get A plus.
Oh.
It's really nice for them. RP asks you, Lauren, if your project for the April Adventures in the Troublemaker Discord are.
It should be. Originally, it was Confess Your Sins, which is another story that has a serial killer love interest. But and it was I also was working on a Halloween novella. So I just have problems.
You're like muffled all of a sudden. I don't know why.
I'm special.
Oh, there we go. I'm back to hearing you again.
Yeah.
No idea.
Yeah. Like, I really need income, so I'm switching to romance shorts for now.
That's
Rapid
fair.
publish.
Relatable. Are you gonna self-publish or?
Yeah.
Nice. I talked with a traditionally published author this past weekend about publishing and stuff. And we were talking about it, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is a lot of work. But she suggested that I take my thesis, the pilot, and write it as a book, or do a web series, or not web series, a like webtoon comic, to make it like have pre-existing IP to better sell it. And I'm like, that's a whole different project to do one project. I mean, but I am semi-interested in the webcomic thing, but I have no idea how to go about that because I don't draw. So.
Right.
Be vaguely, she's like, oh, I know this graphic novel person, and I can have you have a meeting with them. And I'm like, thank you. Because I have no idea where to start with that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Should I start the game?
Sorry, I'm annoyed at it because it is not it's not sharing the sound.
It is not.
That is true.
And I told it to. And I can hear it on the desktop. Now it has made me sad.
Supposedly there's way to do this correctly, but as of now, Sam and I have not figured this out.
This is not the first party I've hosted on Restream, and so this is part of why I'm frustrated, because it normally was working, and it was sharing the sound last time. So
weird. I do not know. I am.
Is everybody in?
Yeah,
I think so.
Okay.
Rowan, you should join.
Oops. I can hear it.
Yeah, me too.
You skip the intro.
No.
Sammy, your ground meat.
No, we can't skip it because I don't know how.
It's on my phone.
Oh, you were at okay. I just thought you were like, can we?
Wake up. Hey, welcome to Trivia Night. A gauntlet of pain and judgment, but it's also just stupid fun. You'll love it or my name isn't. Whoops! Almost broke the first rule of nameless serial killers there. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini games. If you do badly in the mini game, I'll kill you. But don't worry, those people win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. Oh, and anyone watching the game can join the audience. Why let your friends have all the pain? Listen to me blabber on. Let's just get into the game. You'll figure it out as we go.
I hate trivia games. I think they're fun, but I'm so bad.
Just so you know, this question isn't necessarily about blood. Could be something else. How many quarts are in a gallon?
Fuck, I should
Use your
know
device to
that.
answer the question.
No! Shit. If it's too loud, let me know.
Chat is at disadvantage.
And the correct answer is... Who got it right?
That was my second guess.
I was the only person that got it right, guys.
I'm sorry. Do we have to go back to the fact that brain fog? Migraine? Medication not working?
Have been provided with a poison pellet. Pick a chalice to poison.
Oh. That one.
Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. I'm pretty excited to show off my chalice collection.
So you guys are trying to figure out which chalice I poisoned.
We're trying to avoid it.
Oh, yeah.
Also, chat is only at a like minor disadvantage because of the lag.
Okay.
See what everyone drank.
You killed me.
I did.
You murdered Laura.
How dare.
I had a hard decision picking which one to poison.
Getting out of this game
I wanted to
is
poison the
bad.
short one.
Ghosts still
I
get
was
to
like, oh,
play,
maybe the
even
silver
win
one.
the whole thing in the final round. I kind of wish I were a ghost. Someday.
Okay.
This is where I keep track of all the scores. On this board. I
I got
call
more
it
money
a
because I killed
scoreboard.
her.
Please don't steal that name from me. Let's try another one. Here's a fun little tip if you're into DIY stuff. What type of acid is battery acid?
I had 2 guesses, so let's see if either was right.
Time's running out. Who picked this one? The rest of you, I have a surprise for you.
That was my second guess.
Welcome back
I
to the
almost said
killing floor.
hydrochloric.
Please take off your shoes. We're going to play the finger cutting game.
No!
This was the worst.
Easy,
Fucking
right?
hate this
All you have to do is
one.
endure blinding pain. Chop, drop, cut them off with a big old chop.
Nikki, just whichever finger you pick, you're not going to be able to pick that answer.
You do
Even
know
if
that
it's
I'll
the
kill
right
you
answer,
immediately if
you
don't
won't
drop
be
a
able to
finger,
pick
right? Thanks for the fingers, everyone. Uh-oh, we got a finger cheater.
Nikki just gone.
You know what? I would have rather
Surely
died.
you that you could have been fine if you just cut off your finger, but instead you made me kill you.
I'm going to do that next time.
Here's where everybody's at right now. Let's
Doesn't
try
make
this
me
again.
really anxious.
Remember, a good Boy Scout does arson the right way. Which of the following is not one of the 3 parts of the fire triangle?
Poor Sam.
This is unfair.
And the correct answer is
That
this,
felt targeted.
which means only you. Let's go someplace fun. Let's do a little memory test.
Oh,
Everyone
God,
gets to
right
play
now?
this time. Memorize the pattern.
Oh, this is terrible.
Alright, let's hide my toys. From left to right, what was the order of the weapons? If you want to survive, you'll have to be invincible this round.
Oh, I didn't realize how to play it. I'm such an idiot. I was like, why is it only lighting up one of them? Okay. Do you want me to tell you, Sam?
If you don't have it now, you never will.
Grenade,
Hit
grenade,
send.
hammer, gun, gun, gun.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like, it's only clicking one
This
at a
was the
time.
pattern,
Why is
you
that
silly
happening?
gooses. How close did you get? You got it exactly right. Ugh, let's see how your friends did. We'll get you next time.
I was literally just clicking grenade, camera. Wait, I'm gonna go back to grenade because I clicked
I
the wrong
wonder if
one.
I should be doing more in this game to make people tweet. I should be getting people to tweet about this game, right? Ugh, I should really be pushing my branded hashtags. I've got more questions for you. I'm a big fan of dismemberment, not so much of rememberment. What part of Voltron's body does Lance McClane's Red Lion become when the team forms the Mighty Robot Warrior?
Crap. I was like, I think it's,
Time's running out.
I don't remember. I'm ashamed.
no, I said the left arm.
I
One of
was
you is
right.
still alive. I have a surprise for you. Let's multiply
I
the
was
fun
trying.
and do some basic math questions. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. All the safe players will be playing too. And if
Throw
anyone
in
better than you,
Voltron
it'll
is
be bad. Let's get this math party started.
This is when my dyslexia fucks me up sometimes.
4, 6, 3, 10, 93, 9. Isn't
Motherfuckers.
that so annoying? You're approaching the math finish line.
Damn
I
it.
hope you always have somebody else calculating the tips at restaurants.
That killed me because Sam got more.
Yeah.
You think you know who your friends are, and then they
You know
viciously
it.
attack you in a trivia game. Same old story.
So this is where I tell you that I used to alleviate
Oh,
my
good, we're just
my
down the
pressure
walk.
migraines by doing math.
It wasn't
I'm-
easy
I
to
can
keep
do
you
math.
alive,
I was
and it won't be
Yeah.
easy to escape with your body.
I got 2
I'm
left.
going to give you a category.
She says that she
European
destroys the
capitals.
room.
Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit.
Oh god.
Let's see the right answers.
Mine's not giving me.
Yeah, I didn't get
Forward one space for every
As
correct
I'm
answer.
just the example.
Okay.
You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get the 42? If the ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you.
This is terrible and I hate it.
Decisions.
Gonna run away.
Voiced by Frank Oz.
Fuck you all.
I just have no idea for these. I'm just clicking buttons.
Anytime today, kiddo.
I just put the one I thought would be funny. Damn. No, Laura. Stay back.
Oh, go!
I was
Are
guessing.
you afraid of the dark? You should be. Countries that border China.
This is unfair. China is huge.
It is so big.
I don't remember how far west it goes.
Can you still not vote? Wait, no, there's only 3 options.
Yeah. Well, I only have 2.
Too slow. So sad.
What do you mean? I didn't put the big.
Transformers. Up ghost is right on your tail.
I was like, I don't think so, but I feel like I have to click something.
Cars made by Kia.
Fuck you, Laura.
Good. Now
You know you love me.
before the others catch you. Nations north of the equator.
What up, bitch?
No!
I'm just
Weirdo Yankovic songs.
Empty.
Maybe this one. I've been to his concerts.
So many kills.
you just saw my vote here.
Moments.
Damn it.
So much blood. Egyptian
Fuck.
gods.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Smart people, huh?
Oh, I was so close.
Ah! Oh wait, there's one more.
Well, yeah, because Laura's got to get all 3 right. Fuck, Breeze is an apple. They don't sell those in my stores.
Yeah, I didn't say the breeze either.
They didn't have it as an option on mine.
Because the living person only gets 2 options, which is part of how you caught up to me. Because a lot of times I would be confident about the second and third option, but not the first one. But I can't pick the third one, so I'm like, son of a bitch. Choked.
I made money. Though.
How rude.
You can still ominously hear it in the background. Oh, stop.
Putting up our poll for the next one. I need the.
She's currently laying in the middle of the pillows at the top of the bed, and I'm really hoping she moves by the time we're done streaming, so I can lay in the middle of the pillows at the top of the bed. But
that's fair. I can't type. Bracketeering. Yeah, sorry. The game intros usually explain the games. Which ones do you? Well, Murder Party trivia. You're just answering trivia questions until the last thing.
which one are we picking this time?
I don't know. I'm putting the poll up. If you guys have any
Requests?
yes.
Blake says I'm not allowed to lay in the middle of the pillows. I take that personally. I mean, everything's hers. Everything I own is hers. And that's just the way it is.
Oh, dictionarium, not dictionary. Also, I wish to complain that Laura always murders me in the final spree on a technicality.
You know,
A technicality, aka the way the game is played.
some habits die hard.
I got to the final door
With a missing finger.
with a missing finger. So, Fibbage, Quiplash, I shall put those in the next one. I had Quiplash up there earlier. Bracketeering is waiting.
I put on fake nails last week, and then I took them off again, and my nails suffered for it. But it's fine. It's not, but it's fine.
I will. So the way bracketeering works is we're given like topics, and then we pick things for it, and then people can vote on them.
Like
it works like a tournament style thing. Dictionarium, we get to make up words.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And then I don't know how Word Spud. This would be my first time playing Word Spud.
Sounds
And then
starchy.
Then Murder Trivia Party is trivia with murder. Us being murdered, that is.
Not trivia about murderers.
I would hope so.
I mean, Laura and I would probably enjoy a trivia game about murderers. One of the things I like about trivia games, especially like the trivia board games, is that even if you don't know anything when you first start playing, you play it enough with people, you learn shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because you start remembering the answers to questions. I have a Zodiac trivia game that the children and I were playing, and the first like round or two we played, they barely got any answers right, except my oldest. My oldest is really good at guessing. Ridiculously good at guessing. It's weird. But then like
Skills.
the third or fourth time we started playing, we played it, they started getting questions right and got so excited.
I had a lot of friends who were really good at trivia growing up, and so we'd play trivia games and I'd just be absolutely decimated, and we were young enough where we weren't quite sure weren't aware, like, don't be an asshole when you just know more than your friend. So there's a lot of people being assholes. So I'm just like, yeah, the trivia is fun sometimes, but
when I was younger, my mom was absolutely terrible at trivia games, so we just sort of learned from my mother's grace how to lose well.
My family won't play Lord of the Rings Trivial Pursuit against me anymore.
That's fair. So Bracket's hearing one.
Trivial Pursuit with you just because I want to learn some Lord of the Rings facts.
It was based on the movies.
Oh, I would actually know stuff then.
CB's like, I might have a chance.
I might.
My sisters and I absolutely love to shit talk each other, though. So regardless of the game we're playing or who's winning or how good we are or not, we're going to say the absolute most ridiculous things to and about each other. And when my children were younger, or to this day, my sister is a champ of the like middle finger behind the hand. So that is where, yeah, and then like you do that, so the only person who sees is the person you're doing it to. She does, because like the kids will, especially when we're playing Jackbox, it's like the kids are in the front and then me and my sister are like sitting on chairs in the back.
Yes.
So
I enjoy playing this with the children. I feel like the more people, it's more fun.
Oh, 100%, yes.
And also like being able to shit talk.
Yes.
I was at like a pregame.
Shit talk us, Laura.
Jackbox.
I wanted back in the room and back on the bed.
But like no one like didn't clear beforehand that we were going to be like playing Jackbox games at the pregame, and so everyone's there to like get drunk, and then all of a sudden it's just Jackbox games, and like people were having conversations and stuff, like having a nice time, and all of a sudden it was like, no, everyone's playing this now. Only three of us had ever played it before, so it was just like super awkward. And it's like people who barely knew each other too, and we were all just like, okay. The person that brought it up, we were like, maybe not do that in the future.
Maybe not, without telling people
Yeah.
Is
Like,
anybody
if everyone
else?
showed up to play like dumb
Oh.
internet games, I'm sure people would be into it. But the fact that everyone was like not,
Yeah, no, I get you.
people were like, what? Hello, Rowan.
Yes. Welcome, Rowan. Is anybody else going to join from chat, or?
I think that's it.
All right. Here we go.
We've got big fun waiting to be unleashed. We'll be posing some of life's most important questions. Your answers will be paired off in a no-holds-barred tournament. And your votes will determine which answers advance in the bracket. As we whittle down to our championship winner, this is bracketeering. I'm sending the topic of our first bracketeer devices now. The most fun PG-rated word to say. We gotta have some content that plays in the family-friendly version. Type in the answer you think has the best chance of winning and hit send. If your answer wins the entire bracket, you'll be rolling in moolah.
RP had a Jackbox party on Saturday with her roommate. Yeah, I think that
Nice.
like plan it beforehand, but yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun. Was it just you and your roommate, or did you have other people?
Your answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups. That means it's time to sidle up to the prediction table. On your device, you'll see one of the upcoming matchups for this bracket. If you can predict the answer that will get the most votes, you'll earn some sweet, sweet
I don't know if one of those words
And
was
don't forget,
PG.
if the odds are stacked against your own answer, you can still get some cash by predicting the correct winner.
I gotta look up if it is. This will affect my voting.
You have 1 second. I mean, you're muted now. It's a whole process. Oh.
I'm
Use your
fine.
device to vote on which you think deserves to win.
No.
But don't forget, if you change your
Okay, it
mind,
is
you can
allowed in
change your
PG. That's what I needed to know.
vote. Just running out the clock now.
I'm so confused.
Word.
So you can vote, and then people can debate, and you can see if it affects your voting.
Oh, okay. So whatever you think the most likely to say is the one that's going to be voted for.
Well, that's only during the prediction.
Yeah.
That win was so big you could hear it the next state over.
RP said it was his roommate's party,
Fun.
and he just sort of joined in once or twice.
Let's see what's happening over on the other side of the bracket. I feel like saying that out loud right now, but I won't.
But I won't.
It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup.
Bruh. I like that it doesn't make us wait the full thing if all voting is done.
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree with that.
An easy bet that pays off. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction.
All right. So you're predicting which one you think will win in the
Is going to win.
voting.
The predictions are in.
You're fine, Nikki.
Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. This is why we do this, folks. Good, clean fun.
Is it though?
Yeah.
I was very torn because Fudgesicle was mine, but Rapscallion was better.
Thank you. Rapscallion's mine.
Well, I had to vote on the one I use in daily conversation.
We'll come out on top. A W is a W.
I should have put supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
You have to spell it though.
I don't know how to spell it.
Decide what is your
I was offended.
favorite word to say. I'm seeing some early traction here. This might be a photo finish. We got our first winner.
Alien pirates recently. It's on the mind. I feel like rapscallion's a piratey word. I don't
Let's
know what
see
it
those
means.
scores.
I know it's a thing you would call someone. I'm fucking dominated though. I'm looking up what it is.
It's time for the blind bracket. We start with just the category.
That's a mischievous person. Oh, mischievous is one of my backup favorite
Write
words.
the first thing that comes to mind. We'll see the real bracket.
Name
title
any.
after you
Oh
answer.
god.
Ah! I hit the wrong button.
Oh, thank you, Otto. I would have misspelled that name without your assistance. Why is Rowan a triangle? But the other two are circles.
Time's running out.
I don't know.
No, it's a good thing we have an odd number of people.
It is.
Let's see what this
Good art.
bracket is really about. That
Two other
voice
players
always here in
not.
your head is your inner thoughts.
Admit.
Time to get in those predictions.
I'm gonna be real picky about this.
Best voice to always hear in your head is your inner thoughts.
Just-
The predictions are in.
I think one would annoy me.
First,
Hmm.
I'm gonna go with that one.
a real tug of war.
Important question. Is your chicken singing?
It's a nail biter. Ghost. Could have predicted this one.
Oh.
Next up,
Who's Ron Perlman? And is he the Twilight Zone guy?
No.
He's the new Hellboy. Isn't he?
Oh,
No,
Yeah,
he's the original Hellboy.
he's the original Hellboy. He
bend over and give me a kiss.
oh. Oh, I didn't even vote.
was also in Pacific Rim.
Fucking people up.
Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Omega Conference.
Call it the
About
Omega.
rivalry, these two competitors have been at each other's necks all week.
One of these 100%. Without it.
It's just is the voice in my head.
Actually would be kind of ominous. after like
Ugly.
5 minutes, I'd start to get like afraid.
And now our last two contenders face off. They're on fire. Before we get on to round 2, it's time to make another prediction.
There are only 2 people in all of this thing that I would be okay being my inner voice.
I'm curious of what those 2 people are.
Time's running out. That's time on the prediction table. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2.
I'm like, I don't know if I'd be okay with that. Like, comfortable with it. But also, it's funny.
When one speaks of just Jeff Goldblum's voice, I think of his role in Jurassic Park. So
it's like the cadence that I think I would like. Jeff Goldblum on like 3 times speed, and then maybe it wouldn't bother me.
Win for some of our predictors. The finals are just a win away from these next 2 answers. The lead keeps changing hands.
oh no.
I think we're gonna go into a tie.
The clock is running out. We've got a tie. Tap on your device as fast as you can and cheer for your answer. The tie has been broken.
I didn't grow up playing PlayStation for nothing.
I did predict that Jeff Goldblum would win, even though I put in Daniel Radcliffe. So
These are the 2 voices I would be okay with in my head.
Ron Perlman and Jeff Goldblum.
Ron Perlman has this nice, deep voice.
I can't think of his voice right now.
The struggle is real.
And Jeff Goldblum just mildly reminds me of a transatlantic. I mean, that's not his accent, but that's kind of...
Yeah.
Tapping on your device as fast as you can.
I'm tapping so fast, it's just white. No!
I was not tapping that fast, but mine won. Hey, go Laura!
Laura, who did you vote on?
I was like, is it UM or OOM? I was trying to.
Yeah, I don't know if I spelled Radcliffe right. That's fine. Fuck. Am I still winning?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm still winning.
For the bracket you've all been waiting for, the triple blind bracket. This bracket will change every single round. Here's your starting category. Name any animal. Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take?
I feel like Nikki left us.
She's watching American Idol.
That's fair. I have a couple friends working American Idol, like as PA and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
This is probably going to be my last game, yo.
I'm okay with that.
Time's running out.
Can Richard? I don't even know who Richard Gere is. I looked him up too. He looks vaguely familiar.
He was in Pretty Woman.
Time
Pretty
to get
Woman.
in those
That's
predictions.
I don't even know
the
what.
extent of my knowledge.
Oh, right.
You've doubled this round, so make these choices count.
Animal you'd most want to trap your enemy in a small room.
Why are these such similar animals?
Yours
What
are
are
so-
you looking at? Mine was a cat and a flamingo. What was yours?
A capybara and a muskrat.
Mine was a platypus and a bear.
I googled and I'm like, these are the same images.
Prediction table. Starting things off. Folks, I've been waiting for this matchup my entire career.
Honestly, walruses scare me. Just like a bit, like quite a bit actually.
It
They're
does.
really big.
See, ducks can. Oh, hold on.
Get out of the way.
Let's roll the other way. No, I don't know where to put my feet now.
It's a bracket like this that truly makes this game the sport of kings.
I wouldn't trap him with a cat. That's dangerous to the cat. It might get hurt.
Say, flamingos are pretty big.
Yeah, capybaras I think are bigger than muskrats.
In my
This one
defense,
seems like it's over before it's done.
I didn't know this is what would be done with a cat.
Seems like
Yeah. Flamingos, I feel like they're nasty.
See what changes
Actually, they're
over in the
extremely
East.
docile. They just wander the wilds of Florida,
Hmm.
the campus.
Honestly, I don't
Maybe-
know about animals. I don't know about anything this stream is telling
I
me.
think capybaras are bigger than muskrats,
Just running out the clock
but
now.
like, is it herbivore?
They are not dangerous. Are capybaras dangerous?
Thomas,
No.
Neither one of those are dangerous things.
UJC.
everyone bets on the favorite and cashes in.
Maybe I'm thinking of Pika. I need to ask Chris what was the bird, the
It's time to
tall
round out
bird
the
that
bracket
wandered.
with this vicious matchup.
Because when he went to school there,
Honestly,
put him in the small room with the bar.
platypus. I like the platypus. We could chill, solve some crimes.
Unless it's Perry.
Poison barb.
That's what's
A regular job.
Perry would fuck him up.
solving. Harry would if we asked nicely,
Mhm.
or if they deserved it. You know, Phineas and Verb is coming back.
Bracket.
Really?
It's back again. Like they uncanceled it.
Please, Crib.
Huh.
Get those predictions in now.
Oh,
Stuffed animal.
muskrats are quite cute,
They are.
and our capybaras actually.
Mm-hmm.
Just so everyone knows, one of my children was obsessed with flamingos. Therefore, they do have several stuffed flamingos.
I've seen stuff from it. Like,
The predictions are in.
oh wait, that wasn't a prediction. I thought we were voting.
That was the prediction.
Even though I'm afraid of them, I'm doing the walrus because I think it'd be like have the mass. Plus, I feel like the tusks would be like fun little.
Yes, JC, really. Like,
Maybe it's not best for a baby, but I feel like a.
As fast as you
I mean,
can.
I don't know about babies. I feel like there are very. Oh wait, we're supposed to be tapping. Very intense.
oh no, keep talking. No.
Yeah. Sorry, I totally dropped the ball on that one.
No, you're good. I was like, let her stab. I wanted the flamingo to win.
Let's check out the competition.
And yeah, JC, really, they still have some of them.
Okay, I'm voting for that one, but
Again?
I am
Come on now. Vote for the classic.
no, not the classic. Don't vote for the classic.
Oh, the Phineas and Ferb. Okay.
Damn it. Mine was a muskrat. I don't know. It just popped into my head. Capybaras are adorable. Actually, I'm just looking at pictures. Their teeth are kind of scary, though. As they open it. I know they're not people eaters.
Best animal for a Bond villain to stroke. I hope
Oh,
you
gosh.
A capybara. Capybara isn't mine.
definitive matchup.
I still wanted to be a flamingo.
Honestly, same.
Look, mine was cat. I've been out for a while, so I'm just. I don't know who picked flamingo, but
But you were a ride or die for the flamingo.
I am ride or die for this bird.
Honestly, I think a Bond villain to just be stroking a flamingo. A bear is a power move, but a flamingo is so bizarre. I feel like it works.
Exactly. Like, why the fuck is he petting a flamingo? And it's vaguely cane shaped too, so the like to have a flamingo cane.
Damn it! Someone displaced me.
Woo!
Ah!
I won something. Well, I guess I won the first one too. Anyway,
The flamingo was the computer's contribution.
Oh.
Yeah, bastard.
Boo.
It's okay, Roy.
Who has a whining? Is that you have a whining thing?
say my animal with a platypus.
Oh my god, my brother's girlfriend just sent me a picture of my like childhood cat, but with a little crocheted hat on.
Oh,
she-
tiny hat.
It's so cute. I'm in love with it.
My husband is like, "Did you fall asleep?" And I'm like, "No, I'm running a stream."
It's not like we do it at the same time every week.
No.
Oh, about the Phineas and Ferb coming back? Yeah, I am serious about it. It is.
Get
Like,
your
no.
paw off it. You know better.
Phineas
Yellowstone.
Ferb
You see this beast here?
5.
This beast hates my laptop.
Air on Disney Channel and Disney Plus this summer, June 5th, season 5.
She gives the laptop such stank eye. I literally, so I had been playing on the laptop on my lap, and I put it down on the bed, and she does this so often that I just reflexively reached out and was able to catch her paw as she went to slam down on the keyboard. I was like, no, because I know. See that this isn't the laptop. This is the cooling fan. No. She gets so jealous of it now. She's like, no, it has your
You
attention.
pay more
Mother.
attention to me than to it than to me.
Well, like for the majority of her puppyhood, the only time I was on the laptop or computer, I was on the desktop.
You?
Yeah, that's Riju.
God, she's so big.
But I would be at a desk like this. It's only recently that since I got the new laptop that I've been on the laptop on my bed. So she's used to when I'm on my bed just being able to come over in my lap. So also it doesn't help that she was much smaller when I was at the desktop and used to be in my lap.
Mm-hmm.
I need to put Roy on the bed. I'll be back.
Okay.
No.
She's so big.
Yes, next to Vi, she is still quite small, but she is much bigger than when you were here.
Just the way now it looks more normal. The way she was sitting before when she was facing you made her look extra big, and I think it might have been the angle, and I was like, what the fuck? Because it looked like she took up like half the bed horizontally.
Oh no. Riju, come here.
She is still quite a bit so much bigger. No, we have multiple dogs. I don't have a dog. Storm. She's
Sorry.
No, I was trying to show you in comparison to me how big she is.
Okay, that would make me feel better.
Yeah.
My perspective's all thrown off right now.
Come here, you.
She's like, no.
That's me. I'm the gingerbread man.
Chris does that with her.
Door.
Riju. Riju.
I don't want to bother her. She's cleaning her. Like doing one of these things. That kind of action.
Bye.
Hi.
Bye. Big girl. Big girl.
Yeah, she
A
is.
big girl.
I don't know. Now I really want to pet a dog. They don't have like dog petting cafes, do they? Like cat cafes?
I think they do in Japan.
I'm not in Japan, Laura.
Lies. This is the after party puppy hour.
Yeah. I don't have any money. I have Calcifer. He's not a puppy.
She's getting so old. This used to be black.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's gray and white. Are you whining?
Nope.
Are you upset that Vi has my attention or that I have Vi's attention?
It's fine. Storm doesn't love me. Here she is. I moved the cat tower so when we're streaming, it's more in frame when she's in it. She's not in it right now.
Sorry. Really?
Hi.
See, like, as far as size difference goes, see Vi, like, my hand, Vi's head. Her head is probably as big as my head. And then Riju, I can, like, still fit most her muzzle in my hand.
Star.
Which is funny because Chris will look at Riju and he'll be like, why is she so small? And I'm like, she is a medium-sized dog. She just looks small next to our tiny horse. Who is also on the smaller end of big-sized dogs, too. So.
Oh.
I noticed our boy Roy. He's a lap dog.
Oh. Yes, he is.
Oh.
Do you want to give him a bath for me?
Very demanding.
No, but I will loan you 2 children to give him a bath.
I'll do it.
Because
Wait, I'm actually like I'm gonna come to your house and bathe your dog.
I was about to say she might actually be able to do it. Because Vi has developed a new habit this year for some ungodly reason of rolling around in this very specific spot in the yard. And therefore, on sunny days and whatnot, she needs to be dusted like an old rug.
Oh.
And so I just lightly like take a rag or something and then go which because
like a horse brush.
Yeah, exactly. Just like, and she loves it. However, when it's raining, she will roll around in this same spot, but it's not dust anymore. Well, on my bad migraine days and stuff, I can't particularly wash her.
Yeah.
So I have, Chris has gotten her because he'll, take care of it when he's home. So he's trained her that when he says bath and stuff, she goes to the tub and she'll get herself in the tub. I have trained my oldest 2 children on how to wash the dog. So they wash her when she comes inside. And they absolutely love doing it because they like to be involved in taking care of the dogs. It's like Chris and I had a date day on Friday or Saturday. And he let Vi in the house, and Vi her back was covered in mud, but he had just gotten dressed up for our date and stuff, which I'm like, you knew she was going to come in this way. Why did it? But she comes in all muddy, and he's like, "Hun, what do I do?" And so I call for the oldest 2 children, and I'm like, Vi needs a bath. And I'm like, your dad and I have a date planned, and so I need you to give Vi a bath. And then I told them what I would give them in exchange for just extra computer time for the day.
Yeah.
And they were very excited about it. And my middle goes, where are the dog treats? I'm like, the dog treats, they're over there. He's like, okay, I will use the training treats. And I'm like, you do what you gotta do. And then yeah, Chris and I, we needed to pick up some stuff at the store before we went out to eat, because when you're married almost 15 years, part of your date often equals let's do the errands real quick.
Can't relate.
One day, CV, maybe. Who knows? So we're in Walmart, like getting the few things we need and stuff, and then I get a text from my children that says she has been bathed, and then it's a picture, and you could tell like one of them are like they're petting under her chin, and she's just sitting there all proper and stuff, washed, and I'm like, yes.
It's a summer job in the making of the kids going around and washing dogs. Like, we have big dog we've done.
We came home from the library and my children looked at me and they were like, or my older two, they're like, when are we going to mow the lawn or start mowing the lawn this year? Because the grass looks a little high. And I'm like, yeah, when it stops raining.
When it's not mud.
When the city is not flooding. That is when you mow the lawn.
You're getting literally alerts on your phone going, city has flooded.
Oh my god, I've sent CB. Do you remember? I didn't send the screenshots to you this time, but last time.
Yeah, you got the like warning.
It did it again this time. It was like, you are under severe flash flood warning until noon. And then at 11:30, you're under severe flash flood warning until 2:15. 1:30 rolls around. You're under severe flash warning. I'm like, I get it. Okay, it's you keep moving
Just tell
the
me
bar.
when it's over. You don't have to keep saying it's happening.
It's fine weather. It's fine.
I have I got a package. I got the curtains delivered right before stream, and I left the package on the ground because I'm irresponsible. Whatever. But Storm keeps going and sitting on top of the plastic, and then like coming over and then sitting on top of the plastic. Hi. And she's like, do you see this? Do you see this? It goes crinkle, crinkle. I'm like, yeah.
Package.
Hi, Roy.
But
he gives such good vibes. Storm.
Last year, my husband finally started taking our older two outside and helping him with the grass because
They'd never left the house before that.
Never, ever. No, the thing is, for years I had been telling for 2-3 years I had been telling my husband that to help him, because me and my sister used to mow the lawn while he was at work, but with my migraines getting worse and hers, we can't really handle being in the sun for that long anymore.
Yeah.
I will again one day with these meds work. But yeah, so my husband
terrible.
Well, my husband took over doing it, but you know how much he works, and he works a factory job, so it's very physical and everything. Well, then he was diagnosed with his diabetes, and now he too cannot do lots of physical exertion in the sun for super long without fucking himself up. Plus, he's just susceptible to Tennessee pollen, being a non-native to Tennessee. But I'm like, two of our children are in fact big enough to work the mower.
Yeah,
they can do this.
I did yard work.
Only one of them's a teenager, technically. Our youngest also wanted to help with mowing, but is still physically too small to work the push mower. But my husband, if he makes the children mow the lawn, he pays them. So the children really love mowing the lawn.
Yeah. Your kids are going to enter the phase my little brother is in, where it's like, yeah, I can do that. Like, and enter their like swole muscle eras. Like, you like going to the gym and stuff.
Well, they're just
going to be like, hey, Sabi.
What up? Bro, my oldest already has started because apparently their gym has weights.
Yeah, that's where it began.
That's why he was like, Mom, I want to start going to the gym with you. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, I want to lift the weights and stuff. But I'm like, why the sudden interest? You've never been interested in this before. And he's like, because he's like, I do the weightlifting in gym class and I really like it. And I'm like, first of all, your gym has you will go to middle school.
Yeah. I don't think my middle school had weights.
My middle school
We were
did
lucky.
not.
Our high school definitely did, but I don't think our middle school did.
I don't think my high school did either. Chris said his middle and high school did not have weights.
My
either,
high school is
so.
super fancy, but
Yeah.
no, I don't think my middle school did.
Laura, did any of your schools have weights?
No, but I only did gym in elementary school and then 6th grade. But we were in the trailer trash school, so we didn't have an actual.
We had a whole ass
We
weight
had-
room, and I went in there
we
maybe
had
3 times
asphalt.
in 4 years. Like it had.
And then I did homeschool. And then in high school, I did marching band.
That's fair. Marching band is weights.
I had learned how to play an instrument in school. That's like one of my kind of big regrets of schooling, which is weird, but like with the way I moved around as a kid, like when I lived in, I think, Texas, we would have started learning instruments the next year. And then I moved up to Pennsylvania and they had started the previous year. So I was kind of just like, they're like, oh, we don't have any plans for that. Like they didn't have like, oh, you can start the program here. No, there just was like, you don't have to learn instrument, I guess. And I was like, I want to learn the harp. I did not. There was an episode of Xeno where she was really bad at playing the harp, and I really wanted to learn the harp ever since that. Still kind of do, but I don't think I don't have harpist hands.
We was too poor for me to do it because you had to buy or rent your instrument.
Yeah.
And it was just not financially in the thing for us. So, but that's okay because I did drama and art and archery. So
everyone got
My mom
recorders
taught
at one
me-
point. That's the only instrument I learned how to play at all. And that's not school. In middle school in music class we had guitars for like a third of a semester.
what were you saying, Laura?
My mom started teaching me piano in
No.
1st grade because we had a piano because she did
Mhm.
piano. And then we did the recorder in like 3rd grade, 2nd grade. And in 6th grade in middle school, we started band. We didn't have a band in elementary school, so I started clarinet.
Nice. 2 of my children are in band right now.
Yay.
I think they're going to continue in it next year. I have to ask them. Yes. May I help you?
I think it's cool to be able to play an instrument.
So do I.
Just don't. I've gotten, like, I have a guitar. It's a left-handed guitar. So it's always, like, a little extra difficulty for me to play the guitar because there has to be one I can actually play. But I don't have it out here, and I've considered a couple times, like, shipping it out. But last time I played guitar, I, like, fucked up something in my wrist, which my wrist is already, like, super weak. But, having it at this angle as I do stuff, like, really, like, it just... I don't know if I want to risk my left, like my main hand, to try and play guitar.
You can hold it at this angle.
No, you have to drop your wrist down. Like
No, you don't.
in my schooling, I was repeatedly told to drop my wrist like that so I can actually reach because I don't have like.
It could have been the size of your hands at the time, but my grandfather played guitar my entire life. He wrote songs and music, and
Yeah, it might just be the size of my hands. This was only like 3 years ago, so my hand size hasn't changed at all. But my hands just don't. She's like, just bend them like that. I'm like, my fingers don't bend like that. And then that for like a month of her being like, just bend it. And I'm like, no, it won't do that. I'm telling it to. So I'll stick to not playing instruments, I guess. Or maybe I'll have like a midlife inspiration.
yeah, you don't have to.
Midlife brand.
That would be so awkward, actually, to bend your.
Well, yeah, whatever. I don't know. I'm not an expert as the stopping.
I'm not an expert either. It's just my grandfather taught me some chords when I was younger, and I'm trying to figure out how to. Yeah, because this would be about the width of the bridge. Anyway,
Yeah.
I need to.
But yeah.
My grandfather's in town. I can go ask him tomorrow or whenever I go over now.
He's in the other room.
Teacher make her wrist be fucked up by giving her wrong instruction.
My grandfather does not text. He's not that savvy, but I can go over visit him. He's
Teacher, dear grandfather.
look. My grandfather's pretty.
With me.
My grandfather's pretty country. When people go to weddings and stuff, he wears one of those like Western button-ups with a bolo tie.
Tell him I've been doing line dancing, and I'm really bad at it. Actually, don't tell him I'm bad at it, but I'm really bad at it, guys. Like, I got stepped on so many times last week.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at line dancing. Like, I'm not great at dancing. Like, I did dancing as like a kid, but not really after that. But I'm like, I can, carry a beat. I cannot. I was wrong. Line dancing is not for me. There's way too many people. It just nope, not my calling. I'm gonna keep doing it because it's like a nice time to spend with my friends. But after like halfway through the first dance, every single time, I'm like, this is a mistake. Why am I here? I should.
Dinner is ready, so I need to skedaddle.
Cool. We'll be ending soon.
So have fun with the rest of your shenanigans.
Do we just want to end? Ooh.
Yeah. Well, I was checking chat real quick. Nicole said it did that to us too the other day. We were watching Idol and the stupid alarm kept going off. It was so annoying. It is. Jessica got the benefit of having a mother who was a music teacher, so I played the trombone. I was in choir, and I learned how to find all my notes on the piano. Nice. I also always had someone to accompany me for choir things too, so benefits.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes.
Yeah, my mom can play the piano and sing. She wanted to be an opera singer at one point. She's a very beautiful voice. I love hearing my mom sing. And she can play the piano. And so when I would like practice auditions for like choir in school, she would play the piano along with me when we had time.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Well, thank you all for joining us. And I had a good time.
Yeah.
Sorry we're ending early, but such is life sometimes.
Yeah.
And we'll catch y'all Wednesday.
Your channel.
On my channel.
Yeah, I thought it was my channel, but it's yours.
All right.
Bye.
So Wednesday. Bye.